Hey YouTube, let's talk about CZ75 mags and base plates. Now, anytime you're going to do some work on your firearm, make sure it's unloaded. Okay, first let's talk about your factory CZ75 mags. You have 15 and 16 round flush fitting mags, and then you have your SP-01 mag, holds 18 rounds, and the extra capacity comes from the longer magazine too. The SP-01 base plate does a really good job at filling in that gap, and aesthetically they look really nice on an SP-01. Now, what if you have a CZ that didn't come with SP-01 mags and you like the added capacity and you like the look? Well, you're going to be paying out of your pocket for SP-01 mags, and they can get pretty pricey. They are typically around $45 to $50 depending on where you look, if they're available. And a lot of people just can't justify spending the money, especially when there are some really good aftermarket options. So let's talk about one of those options. MecGar, an Italian company, and they are actually the OEM supplier for a lot of magazines, CZ included, but they do have their own line of aftermarket mags for sale to the consumer. All right, so what do they offer? They have a 16 round flush fitting mag. They have a 17 round mag that, like the SP-01 mag, when inserted into the mag well, the magazine tube is a little bit longer. They also have a 19 round mag that uses the same magazine tube as the 17 round mag, but they just come with a +2 base pad. Okay, so here's your 17 round MecGar mag, and like the SP-01 mag, they stick out of the magazine well a little bit, and they come with this pretty small base plate here that, aesthetically doesn't look as nice as your SP-01 base plate. Okay, now most people will figure, hey, $25 mag versus $45 mag, I can live with the base plate being a little bit uglier. Okay, but we like to tinker, we like to mess around with things, so what are we going to do today? Okay, so these mags are typically $25, sometimes they're on sale for $20. These SP-01 base plates usually go for $8. And what we're going to do today is we're going to trim one of these down and install it on the MecGar 17 round mag. And essentially, we're going to be creating a shortened capacity, shortened height SP-01 mag. Stay tuned. Now, looking at these base plates, you can kind of see what needs to be done. The SP-01 base plate is a little bit taller, so all you really have to do is trim it so that it is about the same height as the MecGar base plate, and that should be good to go. Also, if you compare the base plates side by side, you'll notice that the locking tab hole of the SP-01 base plate is sitting a little further forward than the locking tab hole of the MecGar base plate. It'll be easy to fix that with a file. We're pretty much going to be elongating that hole. I'm cleaning them up just a little bit to get rid of the sawtooth marks. I'm very lightly pressing down on the file. Okay guys, there you go. I cut it, hit it with a file, put it on a sanding block, and put some oil on it so that it didn't look so dry. And I used only hand tools. If you have a mill, it'll come out nice and clean. Even a Dremel will make fast work of it because it's only plastic. After a little file work with the locking plate hole, I was able to get the locking plate in there. And this is pretty much a before and after. So let's go see what it looks like in the CZ. All right. Okay, that's before. And that is after. So the mag was $20. The base plate was $8, and not including shipping, that's a $28 minus one SP-01 mag, low profile. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Drop in some comments, let me know what you think, and Happy New Year.